Hello.
Hello. Yeah. So what had happened?
What's tea?
What happened, home?
Girl.
Yes. You ready to cut up on this line, queen?
Let's
Because we
let's
about
go.
to.
Let's go.
Welcome, you guys. Welcome back to another episode here with Raina Tees. You two fabulous motherfucking South Floridian, Florida water, storm thumping, weather magic moving ass hoes, bitch, on the south side.
Yes.
On the south side. And just to let you girls know, Raina Teeth is available for bookings and or spell work, honey. Get your hot plate down in the description box below. We'll be leaving links. Contact us.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Raina Tees. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Raina Tees. Now in this video we're going to discuss the top 5 ways to boost and enhance your spell work and ritual work, to make it pop more, to make it more intense, to make it more hardcore for you so that you feel it harder and push that shit harder into the universe. So that when you step out of that ritual, you're like, yeah, man, I did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the best feeling, you know? So we're going to break down the top 5 ways, the top 5 things that you can do to enhance your spell work and ritual work for success, because that's the whole point of this. The whole point of being a witch is to do spell work and ritual work and be successful. So number 5 is weed. Yes, marijuana. Weed can be a very, very powerful tool that can be used to enhance your spell work and ritual work. You have to be careful though. You have to know how you respond. I have a video that I posted. You can look in the history, honey, where I break down how to use weed in ritual work. Okay, so I'm not going to do that here. Watch that video if you're interested in using weed to boost your spiritual work, because it definitely can be used for that. And it is powerful. That thing will have you feeling like, whoa, you'll be feeling and seeing shit that you might not have been feeling or seeing if you were just regular. That weed can definitely enhance you, and it can shift you into the dimension of the magic, into the dimension of the spiritual. And it is something that a lot of witches use, something that I use to enhance my ritual and spell work. Okay, so number 4 is tarot cards. Now, this is something that could definitely help you in ritual and spell work, because specific cards can relate to your goal. So let's say that you're doing money spell work or money ritual work. You could pull out cards like the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and those cards can help you focus during the ritual, because honestly, that is the best way to perform a ritual, is uninterrupted mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. The best ritual and spell work is the one where it is fully invested, where you are fully invested in what's going on right now, where you are not being distracted, where you are focused. And these cards help you focus, okay, by gazing at them and knowing what the cards mean and knowing how they relate to the ritual and spell work. It will keep your brain focused on the intent. It will keep your brain focused on what's going on, to look at these cards and repeat to yourself what they mean. Repeat to yourself why you have them there. Repeat to yourself your goal. Like the cards help you stay focused and keep you grounded in the ritual and spell work so you don't get distracted and start thinking about other shit. You know? So that's number 4. Number 3 is sigils. Sigils are a very powerful tool to boost and enhance your spell work. And sigils, well, I should also use squares because sigils and squares. Now, sigils and squares both house spirits. Both are used by spirits. And both are used to fulfill your goal or bring your will into manifestation. So focusing on the sigil and focusing your intent, it is like a sigil is another focal point where you look at, where you gaze at, where you focus your intent and you stay focused. Okay? The most powerful, enhanced, the best rituals, the most smooth rituals are the ones that are focused, where you have no distractions. Okay, so the sigil is a focal point. Not only is it a focal point, but it's also a communicator between you and the spirit or spirits, because magical squares a lot of times house many spirits, or many spirits are over the potential squares. Okay, so these symbols are used to direct your will. They are a tool of power. And if you want to enhance your ritual and spell work, definitely use sigils. Okay? Number 2 is visualization. Now this, of course, is extremely important in spell work. You can't go into a ritual or spell work and just blurt out your intent with no feeling, with no image behind it of what you want. You have to have an image in your mind, because that image is what you project into the universe. It is what you project outside of you and you send out. So you have to have a clear image. Yes, the spirits hear your words, but they also see your mind. And that image is also projected, because during ritual and spell work, you are manifesting your reality. And everything starts in the mind first. Every single idea, everything that you look at, from your bed to your house, your apartment, your television, the mirror, the hangers, the chairs, your socks, all of that came from someone's mind first. And they materialized it. The imagination, okay, the word imagination, the word magic is an imagination. So your imagination, your visualization, that is where the magic is. And that's where power lies. So you have to have your visualization on point in ritual and spell work for it to be successful and to be the best ritual. The most enhanced ritual possible is having your visualization on point. And a tip that I suggest, because I learned this, is to have 3 or 4 different angles of your will. What I mean by that is have like 3 or 4 different viewpoints of the same result that you want, or 4 different situations showing your outcome. So let's say if you want a new car, visualizing yourself sitting inside of the car, visualize yourself sitting on the hood of the car. Visualize yourself talking to someone outside of the car, standing next to it. Visualize yourself getting something out of the back, the hood of the car. Different scenarios of you with that car and how you would feel, because that would keep you busy. It would keep you still honed in on your will and your intent and your visualization without distracting you. Because a lot of times when we just have one visualization of just one thing, like let's say if you want money or something, like you just counting the money, just that by itself, you might get distracted and start thinking about other shit. But if you have 3 or 4 different scenarios of you in your result, you can shift and start thinking of, you know what I'm saying? It'll keep you focused, and it will also train you to develop your visualizations on the spot, because you're over here seeing 3 or 4 different scenarios where your will is manifested in your mind. Do you get what I'm saying? So visualization is very important, and a great way is to visualize 3 or 4 different scenarios to keep your mind busy in that, so that you don't get distracted or start thinking about other shit. You know what I'm saying? So that is number 4. Now the final, and these are not in a specific order. So even though, it's a countdown, none is more important than the other. Well, I would say out of the 5, maybe the weed is the least important. But yes, number 1 is trance. Getting in that trance. That is honestly the most important thing in spell work and ritual work, is getting in trance. Like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It could be fucking witches out there who feel like, oh, they don't have to get in trance and they could just, like I'm talking to you right now, just, do a ritual like that. I mean, I guess you got it like that, sweetheart. But the way that I do mine, and that I get consistent results, is by getting in a trance. Okay? And by invoking the universe inside of myself before every single ritual. In tuning myself with the forces of the universe and of nature. If you're not doing that, you're not doing anything. You have to get in a trance state. And how do you do that? Breathing techniques. And also just allowing, being receptive. And breathing techniques. And just knowing where you are, that you are a powerful witch, that this is real, all of that plays into itself. And before you know it, you're in trance. And you'll know that you're in trance because your vision changes. You start seeing colors shifting in and out of your vision. That's the main way that I know that I'm in trance, is when I start seeing the colors moving around my eyesight, and it just, the room gets darker and I hear shit popping and moving. And when I say a spirit's name, I hear something tapping and I know that I'm in. Without that trance, you ain't doing nothing. That is the primordial, important, most thing, okay? And all of these tools, like the weed can help you get in that trance state. See, y'all gotta watch that video, my weed video, because I'm not gonna break that shit down and what could happen, none of that shit. But all of these things help you stay focused and help you boost and intensify your spell work, so that you're not just standing there or sitting there just blabbering shit out and no force behind it, no intent, no will, no actual motherfucking behind it, because that's what the fuck you have to have behind the shit. It's the motherfucking, God fucking damn it. That's what you gotta have behind the shit. Okay? If you don't have that, you don't have shit. So, let me know what you guys think of this video. And I'll see you on the next one.